So I get a lot of comments recently calling me a bully. And in my previous videos, there has been no bullying whatsoever. And I don't take it lightly being labeled something that I went through as a child. But recently I stumbled across a alpha male coach who teaches men how to essentially get women. So I guess today you could say we're doing some bullying. Now, hold your horses, because I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Katie, all right, you can't bully a man for simply just helping men get women. That would be unreasonable, surely. Just take a look at this clip and then come back to me.
You do not have to accept her rejection. I'm a professional dating coach, and I teach guys how to understand the female mind.
After stumbling across this dude's TikTok, I thought maybe I had a few things to say about it. Of course, I did. So I thought I'd share it with you guys today. Right, so let's get a paper and a pen together, shall we? So we can make notes on what Alpha Dom says we should do to get women.
Watch Top Gun, and there's going to be a scene where him and the girl are sitting at a table, and he looks up and he goes, "This is going to be complicated." Very good there. What happens next is better. He gets up from the table and he says, "I'm going to take a shower." And you're under the belief, the first time you watch this movie, that he's going to go and take a shower in her shower. But what does he do? He leaves, gets on his motorcycle, and drives away. You're welcome.
Say I'm going to have a shower, then do it. Why does he look like Chris Ingham came back to make more content? Chris Ingham, but with, like, mediocre amount of bum fluff.
The art of hesitation. I'm a professional dating coach, and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. Now, a lot of people don't know this trick.
You're not understanding the female mind. You're not understanding. Like, there's no understanding of the female mind going on in that little cute hairless head of yours.
And it's very interesting because what happens is most beautiful women are very aware of the fact that when they meet a guy, that guy is more than likely, if she gives him attention, going to instantly reciprocate it or accept it and stuff like that. The art of hesitation is something that you need to learn how to do, because the only way you're going to date high caliber, looks-wise women, and you got to keep in mind, you got to find the ones that have minds too, but the only way you're going to date those types of women is if you know how to do the art of hesitation. I'm not saying playing hard to get or ghosting them or whatever, but hesitate at the fact that they're giving attention. Because if you are a high-value male who gives this attention a lot, you're not going to be the one that's like, "Oh, thank you so much, I like you too." You're not going to do that. That's not how you behave. You're like, oh, thanks. I get that a lot. Start learning the art of hesitation.
So far, we've learned to hesitate and to take showers. So, I mean, I think we're on a roll here, and if you haven't learned much, then what the f*** are you doing? Who qualifies this person? Who qualified him? He sat here saying he's a male dating coach. Can anybody be a male dating coach? Because ultimately, this dude hasn't got a clue. You know, I'm not saying that this doesn't work on some women. It may work on some, and if you're one of the women that it does work on, what went wrong?
Wusses are always going to be boring to women. There is no mystery, there is no excitement, there's no addiction, there's no passion. You're just boring.
That wasn't a top tip. You just insulted people that are wusses, or as the caption says, people without a spine. Third tip, don't be a p***y. Where did this guy get his degree from? Although I went to the Liverpool Hope University, so we're basically equally qualified.
You need to become an addiction. I'm a professional dating coach, and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. What have we learned from things that have been going on lately when it comes to Alpha Dom? If you've noticed anything, you've noticed quite a few haters that are very mad because they have the attention span that lasts 5 seconds and they can't see further on.
Whoa, okay, let's not come for my attention span here, right? We're mid-ADHD diagnosis. We don't need that. What's really the problem, Alpha Dom male coaching, sexy, alpha dominating Sigma, is your weird, creepy advice that is plaguing the male species. You know, we already have enough questionable males, okay? We don't need you giving your word vomit advice, which genuinely is stupid.
Here's 5 beliefs that you can put into your mind that will help you become better with women. It's what you guys like. It's what you guys like. All right, number 1, I'm confident, comfortable in my own skin, my posture, my body language, my breath, my movements.
My breath. His posture is good. He's confident. He's comfortable, and his breath. Be comfortable, have good posture, be confident, breathe.
Alcohol is one of the biggest destroyers of dating and attraction building I have seen in my life. Let me explain. I'm a professional dating coach and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. Now, it's never been something that I've really had an issue with, but I've seen it in a lot of my clients. And I'm not talking about the drinking and getting abusive thing or being violent or...
Yeah, bro, I'm not talking about domestic abuse, all right? And men having too many Stellas and beating the out their wives. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about how drinking alcohol is for... You drinking a margarita, you're a...
With a lot of my clients, what I have noticed is that they will build attraction. They're learning from me. They're doing really good. The girl's attracted, is interested, and stuff like that. And then he asks...
I just realised the main question that's boggling my mind. Who is paying for this? What sad little freaks are paying for this? I'm sorry if you're offended, and if you are offended, it's because you don't get women, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with not getting women. There is something wrong going to this weirdo to try and get women. If I found out you went to a professional dating coach and I had 0.5% interest in you, that 0.5% interest is out the window.
And he drinks a lot and something happens. He reverts to the nice guy, or he starts clinging or looking for emotional attachment, affection way too early on in the relationship, and it kills it. And I mean, it fucking kills it. I had a roommate at one point that I was trying to teach all this stuff to.
Oh God, of course you were, buddy. Yeah, if you're trying to teach your friends and your roommates dating advice, I'm surprised you have any friends. Unless they ask for that advice, you seem like a silly man. Also, I agree that maybe love bombing and being very intense at the start of a relationship is definitely a bit of a turn-off if they're not reciprocating the energy. But if I like someone and I'm reciprocating the energy, the simple advice is only reciprocate the energy that they're giving to you. Point blank. Like, shove this guy off, all right? Come to me for dating advice. Don't. No, I've had some horrible fucking exes. But let's just cast our minds back to the start, right? To this horrible, creepy little video.
You do not have to accept her rejection.
Yeah, so obviously he got some backlash from that, of course. Did. God, all these snowflakes these days. And he does a video to clap back at the haters.
So I'm going to try to gain composure in this one. I've filmed this video way too many fucking times. All right, so over the weekend, I turned off stitches and duets because
yeah, you filmed the video so many times because you couldn't quite master the art of being unbothered.
It was on the wrong side of TikTok. And I was like, this is crazy. I'm just going to turn it off and just... I also filtered comments. I'm only letting certain ones in. But I kind of want to show you guys. I kind of want to show you the elite level of hate that I'm dealing with.
Me when I get messages calling me unfunny and calling me B-Tech, I'm Alex.
Elite level of hate that I'm dealing with. Oh, I can't. I'm trying composure. The elite levels of hate that. People are telling me I should delete all my accounts. No, dude, you're giving me all this fucking fame. Can those creators making all the stitches and stuff? I have met more people over this weekend that are amazing, pleasant people. A lot of them female, saying, you know what, you are legit.
Something I've noticed that online creators do when they're really disliked by a lot of people or they get a lot of backlash is they say how many people they met in person that really liked them and how great he's doing. Such a common thing to happen that it's like, did they F-U-C-K do that? Like, did they hell? Because, and if they did, right, it's because people are going to come up to you and start giving you loads of that. I mean, I would. Like, people always say to me, oh, you're this, where? I'd still say it to his creepy little sideswept fringe potato head.
And you actually know what you're talking about. And I love that. Of course, they're all a lot hotter than the ones that are making hate videos. Dude, look, that's real cry laughing.
Sorry, can we just go back? Because I didn't see any tears.
Dude, look,
Bro said that's real cry laughing and there's not a tear to be seen. What is this clown? What is it? No one is you. Oh, apparently they are. 1,000+ people, apparently. Woo! And I'm sorry, but how do I put this politely? As you say, a certain standard of human is going to attract another certain standard of human. So yeah, you may well have copulated, shall we say, trying to get around the advertising guidelines with many women. That means nothing.
I'm going to let it fly. I'm going to let it go. All the comments, you guys that are fans, go read these things. I love the lore ones, to be honest. I love the ones telling me, what are some of the crazy cool ones? That I get all my women from Thailand, and then which Brat's American are the other Asian that I have that's like all my girls are American. I date different ethnicities because
all my girls are American, all of them, all two. So and now like you date different ethnicities. What do you want? A medal? Are we meant to applaud that? 10 points for diversity?
I'm not racist. A lot of white people saying, oh.
Where's that come from? No one said you were a racist, Alpha Dom, but if you are, then I wouldn't be surprised with that fit on.
From Thailand. And then the next comment is, I picked her up at high school.
Don't say it, Katie. Ignore it. Don't make the joke that could get you into trouble.
Have comments still, the Verizon thing is still there. I work at Samsung, I work at Best Buy, I work at...
He looks like he works at Samsung, what the hell? I've never seen a more accurately fitted job description. He looks like he works at Samsung or like Curry's PC World. I'm dying. If you're American, Samsung, well, actually no, you'll know what Samsung is, but Curry's PC World. Do you have Curry's in America? I don't know.
There are places I've never even heard of in my life. A lot of food places and restaurants. But going forward, I'm not going to be looking at comments. I'm just going to let them go. Let people lose their mind.
Not to be a psychoanalysis here, but clearly what he said is, I get a lot of hate comments, so I turn them off. I turned them off because it was just so crazy. Okay, you didn't like hate comments, and that's fine. You know, I don't love hate comments, but I don't mind them. I'm impartial to them. I don't sit there and like jerk off to them. You've then said I'm gonna let them just go, just fly, just happen. What are you trying to prove here, Alpha Dom?
Mind, let them push me into everybody. They're kind of like what do you call there's a word for it, right? It starts with an S, I think. Like free workers that forcibly under exterior conditions work for somebody. It's usually by threat or something, but it can be an emotional hijack.
What are you on about? I can't be doing with this video anymore. We're going on to the next.
Dom top tip. If you are bad with women, passport broing is not going to save you. In fact, what you're going to end up doing, because it always works this way, women enter the male frame. What you're going to do is just program another gold digger, another Western woman. Gotta remember, it's our fault that they're that way because we don't know how to build attraction in them.
What the hell is passport broing? And also, why are you in your car all the time? Do you have a house? You don't have a house, do you? Guaranteed he lives with his mum. Imagine, he lives with his mum and he gives dating advice for a living. That's why he's always in his car. And what the hell is that jacket and shirt combination?
Belief needs to be deeply ingrained in your head in order for you to get good with women. I'm a professional dating coach and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. The belief is as follows. Now, a lot of you are going to fucking pull back from it, but you need to fucking learn it. There's no way you're going to get my numbers in both quantity and quality if you do not have this belief. Here it comes. It is my reality, and she is just a guest. One more time.
Tell women they are a guest in my reality. I'll get the girls crying from their thighs, if you know what I'm saying.
One more time for the people that just got shocked and awed and just, I punched them in the face.
I'm so shocked and awed and been punched in the face by you, Alpha Dom. Continue, just because I'm one of those people that's been shocked and awed.
It is my reality.
It's my reality.
And she is just a guest.
It's just a
guest. You need this.
You need this. This is good advice. Speaking in the way that you... Watch this. Hello, everybody, and I am a dating coach. Now, believe me, these are the top things that you need to get women. Number 1, breathe. I know what you're thinking. Breathe, Katie, calm it down a little bit. This is what we do. We breathe. Number 2, make her a guest in your reality. I know it sounds crazy, but believe me, guys, this really, really works. Number 3, play really hard to... In fact, don't even play hard to get. Tell her to off.
Alpha Dom top tip. When two humans meet, there is always a establishment of who's the dominant and who's the submissive, whether it's male, female. However, with a male and female meeting, if she comes out thinking that she's the dominant, it's very unlikely that she's going to be attracted to you. You're welcome.
I don't ever meet people and think, could I dominate them? Or could they dominate me? You know what I'm saying, ladies? That never happens, okay? It's just really, it's a creepy thing to say. Why are you doing that? You think you're above other people? You must do, because why else are you sizing people up in your mind almost? It's weird.
If you watch my video that's going viral right now, that's everybody triggered and upset, welcome. It's been a fun ride. Now there's a...
How was this dude got laid, right? And why is he so full of himself? Why are you so full of yourself? You shouldn't be doing that. Like, look, what is this look you've got going on? I thought it was satire, and a lot of people are saying this is satire. I really don't think it is. I really don't think it is. Do you guys think this is satire? Please give me your honest opinion. He looks like the things he says.
One of the best dating tips I can give you, if you want a submissive or a switchy woman, which switch means they have a submissive and dom side, usually submissive side's a little bit bigger, act like me, behave like me, take on my personalities.
Do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't. You're a man and you're wanting those things, just don't do any of what he's doing and you'll probably meet a woman. Don't be like this dude. He is like what I imagine, like sticking your feet in a jar of like jam and it going between your toes. That is what this man looks like. That's what I think of when I see him. It's like those compilations on TikTok of uncomfortable images. That is this man. So don't do what this man is doing.
I need you to enter the female mind for a second. I'm a professional dating coach and I teach guys how to understand the female mind.
No, that's it, guys. That's it. How do we feel about that? Because I feel really taught. I feel really kind of great and informed. Let's look at this guy's actual coaching website, shall we? It's real. What a handsome AI-generated image. Alpha Dom is considered the pinnacle of dating expertise. At the age of 16, he realised his shortcomings in the dating realm, experiencing friend zones and instances of infidelity. Rather than blaming women, he took a realistic... Okay, that's good. That's good. He took a realistic approach and embarked on a quest to uncover the ultimate code to successful dating. After extensive study and research into various dating methods, he isolated the code that generates immense attraction. Alpha Dom discovered how to wield power over women, driving them to a state of obsession and making them prioritize him above all else. He became the ultimate selector. Yeah, now I'm really beginning to think that this is satire. Why is bro describing this? This is like an anime. In a span of 15 years, he honed his strategies to decimate his competition. Along the way, he recognized the significance of assisting other men in achieving what he had accomplished. I'm not reading the rest, because I tell you what my problem is with this. You are making women the object of your desire. Making women the object is the issue here, okay? We're not this weird, crazy species that are hard to understand, you cretin. What we are is people. Treat us like you would treat anybody else. You talk to us. If we like you, we like you. If we don't, we don't. But don't even take the route of defending yourself, saying, well, this is only for the women that are interested in dominant men, only for the women that are interested in being submissive, because that's not the case, because you're making TikToks that are trying to appeal to a broad range of men who just can't get women. You're not saying, here's TikToks for the men that are specifically looking into having dom-sub relationships. That's not what you're doing. And here he has a purchase video course, so are you feeling tired, like you're stuck in the friend zone? I'm not even reading all this. I don't care. One-time charge, $10. Get this video to 1.5k likes and we'll buy the course and do a video on the course, all right? Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave me a like and a thumbs up and you'll get all the women that you so desire. And also, did you know, as I stated in my previous video, 70% of you aren't subscribed? And that is not a recipe to get... I heard that if you subscribe to Cataclysm and you're subscribed to Cataclysm, the women will fall into your bed. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Stay alpha. Oh, God, I hate myself.